I'm on it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Let me go.
We got me and Latoya B and Night Cortez holding it down. This ain't scripted, it's real, it's raw conversations that hit deep.
Oh yeah, we shake the floor.
We got hot topics real like gems, spotlights on industry. Where truth begins, yeah, you know the deal. You tuned in, now catch the flame. Facebook, YouTube, they know the name.
You know the name. Now say it with us. I'm just saying podcast.
The views and opinions expressed when I'm just saying by the host or host do not necessarily state or reflect those of the channel. Furthermore, the views and the opinions on topics and segments by the host or host are those of their own.
Hey y'all, hey, and welcome to another episode of I'm Just Saying. I'm your girl, Latoya B.
Mia F. Baby.
And y'all already know who I am. We do it every week. I am Cortez.
Family, y'all already know the drill, okay? Share this live, all right? And so before we get started, y'all. Oh, okay. I was like, what is that?
I was trying to share it, and I thought my volume was down.
Oh, okay. I appreciate that though. I like it when people take direction. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate that. Yeah. So family, listen, we have some bills to pay, and as I've mentioned to y'all about 2 weeks ago, some of y'all didn't got y'all's tax refund. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Some of y'all have, and since y'all have, go ahead and put I'm just saying on that list and drop us a cash app. Oh, okay. But seriously, y'all, because we want to come back live and in front of you and do what we do best, entertain. Okay. And in order to do so, you know what I'm saying? We need help to get there. So if you feel led to do so, go ahead and bless our game. Y'all see the cash app streaming across the bottom there. But if not, then go ahead and you can give us some stars. We receive stars too, okay? Either way. All right. But before we get started, we're going to go ahead and I'm going to check in on my co-hosts just to see how they doing, how they feeling. Y'all good? Y'all straight, Cortez?
I am amazing. This week has been going by very fast, I must say, because we had a slow week at work. So I will say that. My weekend was cool. It was nice. Spent time with some friends. I spent my Valentine's with some friends. I would say that. Let me see what else I did over the weekend. Oh yeah, I did some more edits on my book because I have a March deadline. Well, the book is supposed to be released in March.
Okay.
So I have a deadline to meet. And for those who don't know, the book is called He Ensured My Death. So it's my first book. It's a thriller. It's a lot. That's why I'm sitting here kind of behind because I'm like, I don't know what to do. But hey, I'm pushing through. So yeah, that was my weekend and my week. What about you, Mia?
So it was good. It was okay. I got back to being me. The people that don't know, like I have been all over the place. And I have gotten back to being the amazing Mia that I am. I had an okay Valentine's Day. We have a one-off behind camera, you know. But Monday, I went to a private screening of Christmas in the Hood. I don't know if you guys know. Yeah, that's me in the corner. That was the first movie that I was the first AD on. So shout out to DeMarcus J.F. Bailey Films, Starseed Productions, and everyone else for entrusting me with their film. We got it done. So yeah, and it's going to be a hilarious movie. I know that the official premiere will be later on in the year because it's a Christmas movie, so it'll be later on in the year. However, we did have a quick little private screening for just the cast and crew, and I laughed out loud. And what you do? What did you do, Miss Toya?
That's what's up. Y'all, why did I sit up here and I was following my own directions and I shared the flyer, not the live?
Oh,
So I was like, wait, that ain't moving. Yeah. So I had a cool weekend. You know what I'm saying?
thank you.
Last week I told y'all, your girl was off the market, and I don't know if y'all know if y'all thought I was joking or playing or what. I don't know. But I wasn't tricking y'all. I wasn't. I was so serious. Okay. Yeah. So I hung out with baby, and you know what, y'all? He invited me to service. So we went to church together for the first time. It was so cute and everything like that. Yeah, go ahead and drop that picture. This is us in the car. On our well, yeah, this is us right here in the car.
That ain't no call. Okay.
Oh, there you go.
Car. Car way right there. Yes. You know what I'm saying? And then at the service, in the foyer area or whatever, he was like, let's take this picture. I was like, okay. Okay. And that's us right there taking a picture at church in the foyer. It was
Okay.
we had that up for Valentine's, you know what I'm saying? And so yeah, and then the other picture that you can go ahead and put up, that was just another cute little, smile and cheese and yeah. So your girl is smiling big there. And I saw another one of my good Judy's. She posted her boo on the book, right? And we didn't get to see his face. She would show like maybe his feet or their hands or over the shoulder or stuff like that. And I thought that was cute. Like she wanted to, let us know that she's in a relationship, but he wasn't ready to fully share him, all the way with us. And I can respect that. I can respect that. And I thought that was cute. And so I was like, you know what? I don't want to spring him on y'all too fast.
Right.
But he's
Who's the shout
and so so yeah, that's what it was great and all that good stuff. So I do see the family tuning in with us on tonight. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. But yes. Okay. I'm glad that y'all are tuned in. Feel free to share this live. Okay.
Yeah.
So we're just going to go ahead and jump to it. We have several things on tonight that we want to discuss. So let's get to it. Okay. First up, Daily Dilemma by my girl Mia.
It's the Daily Dilemma. What would you do?
Okay, so hold on one second.
It's giving bait.
Right.
Giving fog.
No, I had just lit a candle.
Oh, okay.
Now what kind of lighter do you have?
Well, I didn't have a lighter, so I had to, run to the kitchen, use the stove to light the paper, and run back and try to light the candle. I had to hurry up and get it out.
You did out? Okay. Okay, sure. If that's what you want to go with, we'll go with that.
Okay.
So, Toya, I am so glad that you had an amazing Valentine's Day with baby. I can't wait to meet him. Hey, babe, if you watching, I'll meet you, bro. Even though some people didn't have the best Valentine. So yeah, I got a quick little video. Cortez, can you start it toward the end of it? I don't know if you can see the end because I know at the beginning is a lot of singing.
Oh, it won't let me do it that way. You should have told me to cut the end. Yeah,
okay. Well, we got a cute little video, and yeah, her Valentine's Day didn't go as well as yours did. Let's roll this video real quick.
You really need to look very much further. I don't want to have to go where you don't follow. I won't back again. This passion side I can't run from self. There's nowhere to hide. But don't make me close one more door. I don't want to hurt anymore. Stay in my arms if you dare. Must I imagine you there? Don't walk away from me. I have Cedric, I know we haven't been knowing each other that long, and I know that you really said you really didn't really want to be in a real relationship, but I feel as if my connection with you has been genuine, and I just feel like I want to ask you a question. It's not normal that a woman comes to a man to propose, but I just feel as if you're my guy. You're my guy, and I know it. So I just want to ask you, would you marry me, Cedric?
Helen, you're a good woman. You're a good person, and I know your family and everything here, and I know how much you care for me. I know how much you feel. I know what you feel about me. But I can't. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Yeah. So, um, she went out to that man, to that Cedric, and sang her heart out to him and proposed. And he said no.
I mean, but we already know why he said no.
Why?
First of all, let's be clear.
Because she proposed to him instead of him doing it.
Well, he had already, if you listen, she says, I know you don't want a relationship. She says that to him before she proposed. Yes, before she proposed, she said, Cedric, I know you the one for me. I know you don't want a relationship. A, B, C, D, E, F, G.
Okay, so if she know he don't want a relationship, how she gonna skip the relationship part and go straight to marriage?
Right.
But here's my thing.
That man is doing something. We all know what's going on. He doing some things to her.
Evidently he made her walk, because how she walked down the hallway with her little walking chair. Then all of a sudden she's standing there singing and drinking and jiving.
I'm gonna tell you like this: may God take my kneecaps before. Listen, may God take my knee.
Okay,
so
I'm so mad at her real bad. Okay, several reasons. Okay. First of all, you have the gall to want to propose to a man. I have 3 words for her: out of order. Okay.
Okay.
Out of order. Are you kidding me?
That part.
The moment that man said, you a good woman, I knew it was a no. I knew it was a no. Here's my thing. First of all, you are trying to propose to her. Can you imagine if the tables was turned and that man came down the hallway right there on that good walker, and then ain't a rose petal in sight, ain't no candle lit, ain't the environment, you got too much junk over there in the corner. Okay? It like
no furniture in the house.
Clean up first, okay?
No furniture in the house. Look at this.
Whoa!
The kids over here,
because she ain't got furniture.
No, I'm saying because she need to go clean up first. Clean up that house before you try to propose. You got to set the environment, set the atmosphere. That's first of all. Then secondly, you got the kids over here in turmoil because they over here, cuddled up together like, oh, mama really doing it. She really doing it. You know what I'm saying? You letting your kids witness this, and you knew that it was a strong possibility. See, here's one thing. If you're going to propose to somebody, I like to believe when people do that, they kind of have an inkling of an idea that the person is going to say yes. There's few far and in between moments where a person completely blindsides somebody, right?
Yep.
So I for her to say, like you said, Mia, for her to say, I know you don't want a relationship, that further let you know he was going to say no.
He was going to say no.
She thought that proposing was going to make him say yes.
See,
girl,
in my mind, he was putting it down. I'm gonna put it down. You gonna fall in love. He was putting it down.
She was cooking real good.
And now it don't even. No, she was real quick. Cortez, I sent you another video.
You did.
There's no way.
I gave you $50,000 of my inheritance. Now you talking about you want to take a break? That's using me. I gave him $50,000, y'all, for Christmas.
Yeah, you said out of your inheritance.
Out of my inheritance that my grandmother left me.
Okay.
But this is how he gonna do me.
How
this is how he gonna do me. Look at him, y'all. Look at him, y'all.
A gold digger.
A gold digger. Look at him all souped up, dressed up and stuff. Look at how he did me. Taking advantage of me, y'all. Look at him. Look at him.
You're gonna have
old player.
Attention to
old
yourself.
player.
You drawing attention to yourself.
A player.
You drawing attention to yourself.
A player. That's all. He ignorant. Look at y'all. Look, he ignorant.
We'll talk. I will be over later, and we will talk about this.
He ignorant, y'all. Look, we right here at the bank, and he gonna use me.
So she wasn't cooking real good.
First of, I can't.
After 2 months.
50 what?
$50,000 after 2 months?
Huh?
And then because that man was doing some things. Her legs were straight. He didn't fold her legs in the way that her legs ain't never been folded before.
It is not that much folding in the world to give you 50,000 of nothing.
And he was sweet nothings in her ear, and she say, "I'm finna marry this man." She was investing in her future. She thought she was gonna marry that man. That man said, "No."
Listen, at the end of the day, baby girl, if you gotta pay for it, if you gotta pay for a relationship, if you gotta buy one, like what? 50,000 and y'all been together 2 months? Have you lost your everlasting mind? He did exactly what he listen. Now, I'm not condoning what he did. I think that's messed up. Give her money back. Give her some of her money back or whatever that looks like and go on with your life if that's what you're going to do. But don't take that 50K when you know good and well you have no means of being, you have no intentions on being with her for real. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And the thing about it
why are you mad? Why are you mad?
And the thing about it is they still at the bank. So evidently she already knew that he wasn't staying. So she probably said, well, here, take this. Like
she proposed to that man. She gave that man that money. And after he got the money in his hand, he said, I need a break. Baby, I'm gonna break my foot off of your mind.
Listen, that's a dangerous man right there, because just think about it. What did that man do to that woman? Okay, to swindle $50,000 up out of her in 2 months? Are you kidding?
Whatever he got, whatever he's sitting on, whatever hanging us, I don't want it.
I don't want that.
I don't want that.
I don't want that.
I'm not giving. Well, no, let me not say that. Well, it depends on how long we're together, especially if we almost pushing the engagement or marriage. But I still won't give you 50,000. I'll give you some money. But 50, especially after 2 months, come on.
Oh, man, 2 months is one thing. I'm not going to sit up there and say, because 2 months is crazy. But then you see people like on the flip side, like Tabitha, she said, I couldn't wait to retire my husband and he can have whatever he want and never work another day in his life. She couldn't wait, but he put in that time. He worked doubles, triples, whatever he had to do while he supported her while she pursued her career. And then once her career popped out, and now she's a millionaire, 100,000 or whatever she is. I believe she low million now.
Who is this?
Tabitha Brown. She couldn't wait to retire her husband.
Yeah.
Okay, but see, the thing about it is with those type of marriages, you already seen what happened to Sherry Shepherd and Mary J. Blige. Y'all sit out here with these men not working, and then when y'all divorce, they come after you for all this money. And now you got to pay him. You know what is it? Not alimony.
Alimony or spousal support.
Spousal support.
Spousal support.
Mm-hmm.
Like, nope.
With Tabitha Brown, like I said, she didn't work, and he worked for years, raised both of their kids for years. So when she came up, of course she's gonna take care of her man. There's no way that if my man allows me to just focus on the podcast and this, that, the third, and he works and he pays all the bills, and he allows me to do what I want to do or focus on my dream. When my dream come true, what I look like saying, nah, babe, you still gotta work? What I look like saying that?
But here's the thing. What works for one household may not work for the next. But at the end of the day, you got to have common sense, okay?
Yes.
And it's nothing wrong with investing into your spouse's, career or vision or goals or whatever that looks like for real. But let's be clear. Let's talk about being husband and wife before you talking about thousands upon thousands of dollars. Not we just go together, after 2 months.
We don't even go together. We just doing it.
We just doing it. For 2 months. I want to give you some money because it's just, my head up against a headboard. Like, no. No.
Welcome.
And there's no way. But that lady, no, seriously, when I saw that and she walked in on that good walker, like, ma'am. Because, no, listen, I'm so mad at her because she didn't even try to create an environment of love. I mean,
she wore red boots. You know how hard it was for her to put them boots on?
You know what? I'm just like out of all, baby, not everybody is creative and all of that stuff or whatever. But if you thought proposing at home with your kids right there in the corner, and it was all that stuff up against the wall that making me itch.
Move it. She on a walker. How she gonna move it?
Hold on.
You really need to look very much further. I don't want to have to go where you don't follow. I won't back again. This passion sign.
That's all I want to see. The
Why
kitchen,
you looking like that?
Listen, the kitchen don't even have any food in there cooking. The kitchen dirty.
But did you see the babies over there with them headphones halfway? Like they're not happy for mama.
Where my friends at?
Like they not happy for mama.
They don't know nothing about this relation. And first of all,
I'm so mad at her. I'm so mad at her.
Somebody don't love her because how did they see the internet? Because who
seriously.
posted it? Because you don't love me. If I were to do something and y'all post it, I'm coming for his head and y'all's.
That's a very good right. Because if the moment he said no, and then that baby she did the mannequin challenge, like
that one part took me out. She said,
I was like, I know. And I'm not trying to laugh at nobody's pain, okay? But hell, she brought that pain upon herself because she knew that man
you
was
will know.
Yes, okay.
You will know. You will
have an idea for sure.
Well, let him propose. Let it be known, hey, I want marriage. As a woman, I feel that it's my job to be like, hey, babe,
hold on. Mia,
I want to be married.
But Mia, evidently they had the conversation about relationship first because, like you just pointed out, she said, I know you don't want a relationship. So how can we talk about marriage if we ain't even at the relationship stage yet? So they had the conversation.
Jim Jones and Chrissy, and they still like married.
I would never. Oh my gosh, so embarrassing, so real bad.
And Jim Jones and Chrissy still ain't married to this day.
That is so. I'm not.
They just like Jennifer Hudson and her ex. They was together for 10 years and now they broke up with a baby.
Listen,
Jennifer Hudson.
Yes.
I would much rather, because not everybody has a desire to be married. You know what I'm saying? I would much rather a person be with somebody for a long time. Maybe they just content with that. That don't work for me, but maybe that works for them. But the point of the matter is, I would much rather them be together for a long time than for a woman to feel like she's going to propose to a man. Like, never is it okay. Like, you're talking about, how is it, like, let's just say that the man thought about marrying her, but he just wasn't ready yet. You took his manhood duties away from him the moment that you try to propose to him. Like, how do you, ma'am?
And also, if you propose to
someone, do that.
If you propose to someone and it doesn't work, or they say no, does that mean the relationship is over?
No.
Really?
For me, well, I ain't asking nobody to marry me, so but if he asked me and I said no, I wouldn't. I
feel like if he asks you and you say no, I'm not ready yet, then he's never gonna ask again. So then you kind of gotta ask him.
I would never. I would never ask.
Well, if I ask you once and you say no, I'm not asking no more. I'm not asking you no every other year. Are you ready now? I'm not doing that no more.
But see, that's the thing. That's when you find out that you are equally yoked, y'all in sync, because you will know when to do it. The whole purpose of doing a whole proposal is you know for sure that it's going to be a yes.
Facts.
You know for sure it's going to be a yes.
I won't say for sure, but you have an inkling of an idea, right? Like, you may not be 100% certain,
but you want to be with confident forever.
Huh?
I said you would know. For you to propose, you should know that you want to be with this person forever. Even if I feel like you and her should have had this conversation beforehand. We should have talked about marriage.
They did have that conversation, and he said no.
They talked about going together, and
he said no, and that's why she said, "Well, baby, I know you don't want me, but I was thinking if you could just not want me forever, like what? Like, come on,
I done gave you this money."
Yes, there's no way. So, all right, family. So y'all listen, we would love to hear y'all's feedback on that. As a woman, would you ever propose to a man? And get on here and what does Sam say? Sam says, if a woman says she's not ready for the relationship is over. Okay.
See?
Okay. I mean, that kind of goes to the point that Mia's saying, though, and I get it. If the person builds up all that and then they, say they're not ready for a marriage or whatever, to me, that the reason why you say no has to be a really good, solid, reason.
Right.
Because if you feel like, no, you don't want to marry me, and that's kind of like the final step.
What are we doing? What are we doing then?
Yeah, what are we doing? Why are we still? Yeah, why are we still?
Or you can play married like Medicis and Yandy. They played married for 10 years.
You know what? See, sometimes she go too
far. They had a whole wedding and they ain't married.
Dang. But you know what? It's the title. Like, I need you, like,
that's a whole title. It's a company.
No. I'm talking about people who have been like that, like Mendici. They wanted the title of feeling that away because y'all playing house for 10 years.
You're not feeling that away. Like, how you feeling that away? And then now that they are on the whatever, first thing he said is like, we wouldn't marry no way. So like
foolery. But you know,
do y'all think it's a limit? Do y'all think it's a limit on when a proposal, around the time when a proposal should happen?
I don't think that that's such a thing. I think it's to each its own. I don't think that there's such I don't think the time limit applies to it. Like, there's not like a time limit that is across the board for everybody. Like, it's a golden rule. I think what works for you and your person works for you and your person.
Yeah. Okay. I've seen people,
you know what I'm
saying? Since high school and they got married. They've been together 20 years. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
10 years in high school, they got married. I done seen people 3 months and got married.
Yeah, look at, I mean, Fantasia and her husband, who's in the blogs right now, whatever,
Ooh.
they
in the
got
blog.
married after 3 weeks, and they just celebrated 11 years. You know what I'm saying? So it's possible. It's not the time limit; it's about the time spent.
But
Yes.
what I'm not gonna do is wait forever, though. Like, come on.
What's forever?
I just gonna say, what's forever? If there's no time limit, then what's forever?
No. There, because we should be having these conversations after 6 months, a year. We should be having these conversations. There's no let's wait 10 years. What are we doing now? What are we doing? Because we still living separately. Like, I'm not finna be your girlfriend forever, your friend girl forever. You're not finna be my special guy. If you die, I don't want to be under special friend or other.
You just a favorite in that text message box.
Favorite. Yeah. Gregory says there are no limits on anything. That's why you can't question the money. Listen.
And you see how that went. As soon as he got the money, Gregory.
Okay. So listen, we're going to probably have to put a pin right there because I really want to know, like, what maybe we should try to find some women who have actually proposed to their person and it's working out, because I don't understand, it's just some things I'm just traditional no matter what. Yes. It's just what it is. You know,
we gotta ask the fellas too. How would you feel? Because I remember when our old castmate, he said he would knock her head smooth out if a woman tried to propose to him. And so, fellas, how would you feel if a woman? Because I know, may God take my kneecaps. But fellas, how would you feel if a woman tried to propose to you?
So Southern Jen says, but you have to understand this. Nowadays, ladies do have this thing that I can do anything a man can do. I'm the mother and the father. So why should that proposal be any different?
I can't.
I understand the point that Southern Jen is making. However, women know your place. Women know your place. Because I feel like some roles is just straight gender roles should apply. You know what I'm saying? There's some things, okay, I can take out the trash just like you can take out the trash. That's not just a man's thing. You know what I'm saying? Right. Or I just feel like, cutting the grass, that's solely a man's thing. You know what I mean? I don't know. I
don't like touching doorknobs. I walk up to the door like this. When I'm with a dude, I'm walking. Even with my sons. My son be like, Mama, so you just walk to the door, just you waiting on me? And he is.
I'm not touching the door.
And that's good, because that's one way to raise your sons to be gentlemen.
Seriously. And listen, because me and this, you know what? Because me and Cortez, we didn't did this before. We out and about or whatever. Maybe. And baby, I'm not touching that door. And then
that woman think I'm her man. I'm like, so I'll open the door and run out before she does.
Yes, I'm not touching the door. Let me see. What did Gregory say?
Let me break it up real quick.
Yeah.
If I ask you to marry me in 1 week, it's too early. 10 years is too late. We can't win. What's the right time? If they go for it in 1 week, it's cool. If your person goes for it in 10 years, it's cool. Sam say, do not propose to him.
I feel you, Sam. Listen, because hey.
And don't take out the trash, because I hate washing dishes.
So listen.
So she gotta wash dishes and he take out the trash. And
listen, because I'm not washing dishes, I'm throwing it in the trash because I'm using paper plates. But anyway, I'm gonna work on it. But I'm just saying that there are certain things that I feel like should not be, crossed. You feel me? Period, point blank. As a woman, certain things you should just be this way. And then I think in proposing, I don't think a woman should ever do that. It says he who finds a wife. Oh, okay. So we're going to keep this train moving. Thank you guys so much for tuning in right there with us. This next up we have, we in these streets.
We talking real, no sugar, no sweet. True from the bottom, straight from the street. Hot takes hit while the headlines heat. I mean, we in these streets, yeah.
Yeah. All right, family.
Your light, Mia.
Huh?
Mia, did your light change?
Yes.
It did?
It fell.
Your light fell, you gonna pick it up, sis?
I tried to while you was doing in these streets, but
it was fast and quick.
It was too quick.
You know we unorthodox. You can go over and listen, we just make it do what it do, baby. Okay. So we in these streets, family. I need y'all to talk back to us, okay? So there was a post that I seen on the book. Some of you may have seen it, some of you may have not.
Did she fall?
That's my fault. I encouraged her to be.
Let me mute her because she would have fallen this shit. Okay, she muted.
Listen. Okay, Gregory said everything is happening during the intermissions. I feel you because you over there, smoke and fog and candles and the production. Do you hear me? Okay, so there was a flyer or a post rather that had went around that I saw on a couple of people's pages. And it was talking about, Black cinema, right? And it had a couple of different categories on it. And I don't know if you guys have seen it or not. Go ahead and put that up there for me, Corte. Now, right here is talking about Black filmmakers, okay? So they were talking about the top 15 U.S. cities that shape Black cinema. So as you look through the list, you know what I'm saying, it's broken down in different categories and all this good stuff or whatnot, but you do not see Dallas, Texas, okay? And with that being said, I wanted to know, Mia, Corte, first, I don't know if y'all have seen this list, but we do movies here, okay, in Dallas. And there was some mixed feedback that I read where some people felt like, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, Dallas should definitely be on there. Where's Dallas at? Why is Dallas not on the list? And then there were other people who clearly said, oh, I understand. I get it. Basically like ain't nothing wrong with the list. So have y'all seen the list and what is your take on it?
With me personally, I could go about it so many ways. One, we do tend to not push each other content a lot to where it's out there for everybody to see, like they do in these other cities where everybody is supporting each other and pushing it because they're doing it for their city. Here in Dallas, we do it for ourselves. We're the most competitive city with each other instead of out here just creating and building this Dallas film industry. Two, we publicize all of our disagreements. Every time we get into something, we mad with another actor or another director or whatever, we put it all out there on social media. I'm not saying there's nothing going on in Detroit, Houston, and other cities, but we don't see it like we see it in the Dallas market. So yeah, those are two takes that I have on it when it comes to that list. Now, should we be on that list? Of course. But we don't know what whoever created, we don't know what this person, based it off to create this list. So there should be like a wake up to like, hey, not saying we have to be on the list like it's important, but if it's not important, then we won't be talking about it. So try to do something to be on the list or somebody list. That's all I got to say.
Okay.
Unfortunately, I have yet to work on those sets, so I don't know what they do differently. And one day I will. And I'll know, okay, this is how these cities operate. And it should be a learning experience. This is how these cities operate. This is how we operate. And I feel that we should be out networking with them. That way we will know how to, because Texas got talent. It's a small thing, but we have a lot of talent here, as well as Hollywood is coming to Texas. Like Lionsgate, the whatever the movie is with
All American.
Zoe, the TV show with Zoe. We have that.
Oh, we talk about Lioness. Lioness.
Oh.
Lioness.
We have Lioness here. We have the other one in Arlington that's getting filmed out here, that Western show. Hollywood is coming to Texas because it's cheaper. Let's be clear. Hollywood is coming to Texas. We need to network to them. If we want to be where they are, we need to go to where they are. I feel that and see what we like and what we don't like, and then see how we can incorporate it to make our brand bigger and better.
But see, they're not. But see, that list is only indie. The black indie. It's not Hollywood at all. It's only black indie. So, so that list is not compared. That list is not compared to any Hollywood nothing.
I know, but what I'm saying is Hollywood is looking at those black indies. Like, people are looking. That's the reason why Tubi got stricter, because these people are now paying attention to these smaller indie, because there's gems in there. There are a lot of gems in there. It's just not the budget. There are a lot of great actors and actresses and directors and scripts. All that is in there. They just don't have the budget as those motion pictures. But even on the indie level, what's wrong? I always say never not work, always network. There's nothing. If you have the finances and the ability and the time, go to one of these sets, these Detroit sets. Go to one of these Houston sets. Go to wherever they're at, these LA sets. Okay. Go there and see.
So I was just reading, some of the feedback when this was posted on some people's pages and stuff. And one of the, it was interesting. Someone said there aren't any major Black productions filmed in Dallas. And so, unfortunately, that's why Dallas isn't on the list. And so when they say there isn't any major Black productions being filmed in Dallas, I really didn't, because I'm thinking if that list consists of or contains, independent filmmakers, then what's considered major? Because I know that
a Tubi original is considered a major, because their budget is higher. They do have it's not necessarily some of them are SAG, some are not, but I would say a Tubi original, because that is pushed out, and they have the Love and Hip Hop stars, or what I'm saying, like they have more well-known people. Does that make sense? I would say that is a major production. The one
because that city did it. That city did it. Like I said earlier, that city is supporting each other and pushing all of their content out there. We're not doing that here. So I don't care how many names you have, because some films here had names in them, but we're not pushing each other. Like, for instance, let's say this week 3 movies drop. Everybody in the Dallas in the indie market should be pushing those 3 movies. When the next week, when those movies drop, we all should be doing it. The people over in the other cities, they are supporting each other.
Okay, but this is what I will say to that, though. I know that mess happens here, but I feel like the same mess happens every single where. We just aren't aware of it because we don't dwell there, and we're not maybe Facebook friends with everybody who's making things happen, in those cities, to know the beef and the stuff. I think that foolishness of beef and people getting on there and talking about different sets and productions and actors and all of that, I think that happens in all of those 15 cities that's listed. It's just that we're not aware. Let me see. Another thing that was said, well, Gregory did make a good point. He said, based on those top cities, I believe that they're more urban than Dallas. Dallas may be big, but they're not more urban than others. So they have more output. My thoughts.
That's good.
That's a good point. Good. Yeah. That's a good point, or whatever. Because I know that we talk about the togetherness and all of that. DeQuaylen says not only that, it's so much division here instead of working together. But again, back to my point, I feel like the division is in other places as well. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like, how do you be collaborative in an industry that it is competition, it is it's not absurd to think if I'm a filmmaker, I want my movie to be the best, right? I want it to do well.
Mm-hmm.
And then here you come and you're doing the same thing and you want yours to be, so you're naturally going to compare and not do some of the errors that was made in someone else's movie because you want yours to be talked about and streamed more and all of that. There's naturally an inner competition with any of it, right?
Right.
When you talk about collaborating and coming together, someone had made a very good point. They said, if all talent comes together and form one major studio and still be able to release your films independently underneath, that studio name, just imagine the funding, the sponsorships, all of that stuff that could happen. You'll be more, than likely to produce more films because you're all up under like one umbrella. You know what I'm saying?
But with that, Toya, that's going to take a lot of suppression of ego.
I'm not saying that it's possible.
No. Wait a minute, Toya. Let's be clear.
This is not my words. Baby, I know who I live amongst. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Like, quit playing. They say something competition in this good podcast, and it's like, listen, okay.
Maybe.
The point of the matter is, it's not necessarily you have to come underneath one umbrella to get it done. It's just back to Corte saying, everybody support everybody. Everybody push the same narrative. If there's a film that's out, everybody share it. You know what I'm saying? I'm guilty of that myself. A lot of people are like me. If you're not a part of it, or your Ace Boon Coon is not a part of it, then you tend not to share. You may like it, but you're not sharing.
And I make a point. That's not me though. I try to make a point to share. To be like, oh, watch or whatever. Like, I may not make a whole video about it, but I definitely want to make a point to share.
Yeah, but let's be clear, even with that, like the share is important and all of that, but marketing can make or break. It really is.
Sam says maybe Dallas needs to find their niche. Being from Chicago, I see a lot of violence. Houston has a lot of stripper stuff. Maybe Dallas needs to find some to fit the city.
He said.
Yeah. I can agree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I get what he said. I think
Dallas, we're gonna have to do a dance thing. Somebody gonna have to come out because Dallas is known for dancing. Like, Dallas is known for partying, for dancing, like South Dallas swag, like barbershops, beauty shops. Like, I feel like Dallas is known for that. And of course, the Durham Cowboys.
Put that back up there real quick, Corte, that list that was going around. I was looking on there because one of the on the very bottom it says feeder and emerging Black film cities, right?
Let me move this banner real quick.
Yeah,
there you go.
I didn't even know Lil Rock did anything. Let's be clear, Lil Rock, what be coming out of Lil Rock?
Yeah, I wish I knew those people that's on there. That's just AI people, right? Because I'm just like, who created this that got everybody in a frenzy? You know what I'm saying? Because Dallas is not on it.
What happened?
So the core Black Hollywood cities would be Atlanta, Los Angeles, New York City, Chicago, and New Orleans. They're rising as supporting Black film cities, which where Dallas should have been at, would be Detroit, Baltimore, Oakland, Philadelphia, and Washington. But feeder and emerging Black film cities, Houston, Memphis, St. Louis, Savannah, and Little Rock. And then outside of the U.S., they got Nigeria, Lagos, Nigeria.
Now, Nigeria be doing.
They
do. I can't hate on them. Them just be worse.
Maybe.
Okay, but let me ask y'all: do y'all think it's quantity that makes you? You know what I'm saying?
Well, the top of the list is definitely quality because they have the budget. Like, I know the LA movies, they do quantity and quality. They're doing a movie a month. I went to that master class for Stark. Is it Stark? Chris Starks. Yeah. I went to that master class and they're doing a movie a month, at least every month. But they're going straight through and they bow. And these are at least $200,000 movies. Their budget is higher, and they're doing Tubi originals too.
But see, that's why I told you. But see, so that's why I had said right here where it say rising and supporting Black film cities.
Yeah.
That's where we should be at, the one we should be focused on.
But when you say that, that's what I'm saying. Are we going off of quality or quantity? Because I know J.F. Bailey has put out, several films. But there's been people who has put out films, but not like quantity. You know what I'm saying? There's been some really good movies.
Unfortunately, with our budget, we can either do either or. Right.
I think Dallas push out more
quality movie, or do you want us to push them out?
But even though I still think that Dallas has more quality and quantity of movies than Houston does.
But when you say that, I'm saying let's just think about it real quick. Okay. Is it fair to say, based on the small circle of people that we know, okay, which is not which is a few, it's just a couple, okay?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how many films that J.F. Bailey Films have put out, but I like to believe maybe he's put out the most, right? Because I'm saying, are we going off of quantity?
Now we're going off quantity. I think
quantity, because J.F. Bailey, RKP
is pushing them out now every other day. They pushing a movie out.
So it can't be quantity then. So it can't be quantity then. So it has to be quality.
I'm saying, if we're talking about, like being on this list, does that matter if it's a quantity? When you think about, J.F. Bailey, RKP, Clearwater, All Black Films, Mike GG Films, I don't know. Oh goodness. Snoop's production company, or Arthur Muhammad's production company, or Gina, or you know what I'm saying? I'm just thinking these people right off the top of my head, Lakeisha, Marvin, what I'm saying? That's about 10 people right there. But I'm talking about the numbers of movies that they have under their belt that they put out. You can't just say, I put out 3 solid films and that holds some weight. That doesn't take away what you've done, but you're talking about being in the talking room, your name being in the room to talk about, you have to be putting out a lot of films. And I know that every time we turn around, people think Tubi is Detroit.
They do. They do.
Dropping them.
They are surprised when they see a film and they like, that was from Texas.
Exactly.
They do. That's where they talking there.
Exactly. So that's what I'm saying. Like people are making moves and they're doing really good things here. But I'm saying but collectively, that would be what? How many average? I mean, you would say what, 50 films collectively for those names?
I just looked it up. 40? DeMarcus has 18 published films.
Okay, so a little bit more than 50.
And Kendra is not like I know she just did that series. Kendra is coming out now. Like I know there's some in the chamber that hadn't dropped yet, but I know she doing the film. It seems like
but I'm just trying to get to the root of it. Whenever you think about why Dallas wasn't mentioned or whatever, I'm saying people were saying major productions. What's considered a major production on an indie level?
See, that's what
I don't think that. I don't
major production.
Is that not indie?
See,
is that not all indie?
But that's the thing. I think whoever made that list, they didn't really book it down.
Yeah, they're talking about cities, not just necessarily indie. They're just talking about cities in general.
Oh,
yeah.
I mean, that's what it says on here. U.S. cities that shape Black cinema. Because there was another comment that said people aren't moving to Dallas to be a part of the film industry. You feel me? People are moving to Atlanta. People will go out to Detroit. We already know L.A., New York. No one says really for real. Oh, I'm gonna move to Dallas and for my career. So we can't be totally shocked about you know what I'm saying, not being on that list or whatever. I just encourage people to keep doing what they're doing, okay? And
just keep on working.
And it's just so funny because you know how it will ruffle feathers when people get to making lists.
Baby.
And this is something that should make the whole city come together, since everybody is kind of a mix, but people will be like, that's why I go out.
If you have an issue, hey, let's make Dallas, let's trend Dallas. Let's make Dallas trendy. Hashtag working Dallas, something.
Listen.
There are 5 cities in that area.
You gotta gain the respect back. You know what I'm saying? That's why those 2 influencers from the other week, that hurt, because you got to come together and start with the head. And yeah, we're not gonna revisit and I'm but I'm just saying that's one of the things that, you know what I'm saying? Starts with the head. It starts with the opportunity givers and stuff like that. So family, we're gonna go ahead and jump into our final segment on tonight. Whoever made that list could have been shady. All right. So our final segment on tonight, I mean, we need to talk about it.
We need to talk. What's the word? What's the shock? Truth on the table, no walking around it. Time to get real, no doubt about it. Let's talk about it.
All right, y'all. We made it to the bullshit segment. But okay, so I'm gonna start with this light one, y'all, because yeah. All right, so check this out, y'all. A woman had hit for $43 million on a slot machine, but the casino claims it was a malfunction and offered her a steak dinner, instead claiming she only won $2.25.
Y'all take me to jail. Y'all bring security now. Y'all know how y'all take me to jail. I said take me to jail, because somebody coming about the nigga.
I'm still following the story. I just want to give y'all a piece of it, because they are doing an investigation on the machine. It's a true malfunction.
I don't care.
But
I don't care. I'm suing it for distress. That will be my casino, because I'm going to sue for $700,000 million.
Wait, what?
That's how much I'm suing for.
You're not going to tell me that I hit and it malfunctioned. Now, if it was the opposite way, where I see it all line up and it says I won $2.25, it dysfunctions somewhere, okay?
Right.
But if it lines up and it say I won 43 something million, what are we talking about? I promise you, I'm knocking over all of those machines. I'm gonna need that 43 million. I'm gonna need that 43 million to get me out, because I'm knocking over and I'm acting a plum.
Jesus himself gonna have to be like, Mia, that ain't your money.
Oh,
I'm gonna question him. I was like, for real, God, because I see it.
Listen, just the thought of it is making me.
It's giving me hot flash.
We're not talking about a couple of $1,000s or whatever. We're talking about millions.
I will knock it over for $2,000. So that's tell me.
And then today, you gonna sit here and tell me, ma'am, calm down. We could go and get you a steak dinner from over here.
The insult,
baby.
How dare you?
That ain't even Ruth Chris. Like, what do you mean?
Oh no! I don't even care if it's Ruth Chris, hello Chris, my Chris. I don't want it. If we ain't talking about my 43 million, don't talk to me at all. Don't offer me my $2 or my steak. Let's talk about my 43 million.
I make a deal with them. Y'all can keep the 3. Just run me my 40. Y'all can keep the 3 for the next time. Y'all can keep that. Just run me my 40. And I ain't gonna see y'all no more.
We can't even talk. We can't even bring up God, because he was like, you shouldn't have been in there anyway. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna call his name.
Listen.
Okay.
I am just, there's no way.
All right, here's my next one, just for fun, before I get into the meat. So there's a post going around, and it's a new post, and they're saying these are the all-time kings of R&B. Here's your list.
Don't make me mad.
Chris Brown, Neo, Mario, and Omarion.
What?
So I want to ask you and the family out there watching, Mia, Toya, who would be your kings of R&B? And you only can pick 5.
Okay, let me, because first of all, can I put it back up real quick so I can look at them?
Uh-huh.
Okay, so Mario gotta go, and Mario. I do say the 1, 2, and 3, not in that order, because I love me some Neo, Usher, Chris Brown, R. Kelly. Where the hell is he at? Because he is.
I need 5, Mia. What's your 5?
That's 4, huh?
Okay. Okay, go ahead.
So I'm adding R. Kelly, and I am adding. Who else am I adding for R&B? Raphael Sadiq.
Okay. Toya?
Ooh, it's so hard. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead. I have to go with Kales because I mean, what are we talking about? Okay. I ain't talking about Robert. I'm talking about Kales. Okay. Gotta pay respect where respect is due. Okay. And then I'll go ahead and Usher. I'll even go with Chris because what are we talking about? But then I mean, like, you got to talk about, it's so many, it's so hard. Brian McKnight, Anthony Hamilton, Maxwell.
No, you okay? Wait, because
I need 5.
Okay, the king. Okay,
I'm keeping the first 3.
Like what? Okay. So Kales, Usher, Chris. I'm gonna go with oh my. I'm gonna go with I'm gonna go with Brian, and I'm gonna go with Anthony Hamilton. And Neo? What?
Whoa! Not too much on Neo because I love Neo.
Now, listen, just because you love, we talking about the Kang Dang. Listen, now he has some nice songs. But I'm not gonna say, a whole album. I can listen to each and every one of those like I could on Chris and Usher and R. Kelly. You know what I mean? Every single one of their songs could be bangers, but not with. He got some nice songs.
We can give Neo. We can give Neo a Prince. He could be a Prince. Neo
is definitely on the list.
Neo is so not on. He is on the list, but it ain't the top 5.
That part. So, so I wrote my list down. So my list is going to be R. Kelly, Chris Brown, Babyface, Maxwell, and Usher.
I forgot about Babyface.
That's only 4.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 5. R. Kelly, Chris Brown, Babyface, Maxwell, Usher.
It's Usher, baby. So we're all in agreement that R. Kelly needs to be like R. Kelly is number 1 on the list.
For sure.
Yes, and Babyface too. R. Kelly and Babyface for sure.
But baby, I agree. But you know what? So Raphael Sadiq is right there too, though. He is right there with Babyface. I don't think he gets enough credit, but I believe that Raphael Sadiq is right there with Babyface because he's wrote so many songs just like Babyface. He's just more behind the scenes.
So are we talking about the artists, or are we talking about the writers, or what? Because
for you to be the king of R&B, I feel like you should be able to do more than just sing.
Oh, well, let Neo come off.
Neo can sing and dance and write. He whistle. He do it all.
Well, I'm not. Neo have a song that I absolutely love. Say it. That is Say it.
I've seen Neo in concert like
Michael. I'm not going to do that.
Mia, hold on. Cortez was going to sing. Cortez, I go. How say it go? Just hit that one note.
Say it, say it.
That's how we go. It be that. Listen.
What you mean? Hey, moderator, Cortez, ain't you moderating? Because I need DeQuaylen and Gregory to both get cut. So go ahead and moderate.
I'm gonna break them up. So Mario was in 1935.
Now,
Mario said,
wait a minute, because Mario can. I done see Mario in concert 3 times too. Mario can sing. But he just ain't came out with no hits. He don't have his catalog.
He got a few songs, but
his catalog ain't big enough to be a king.
He's not king.
But he can definitely sing.
Okay, Sam said R. Kelly gotta be on there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mario's still in the icebox with
Not too much on Marion, you know.
Chris for sure.
Yeah.
I'm tired of the Mario and the Chris Stokes movies.
That's
the show at the concert.
Yes, Anthony. Ooh.
Oh, I met him. Oh my God, I love Babyface.
Ne-Yo contributed to a lot of R&B artists. He write many of their songs.
To the left.
He
can block him.
Not too much of my friend, Mia. Not too much of my friend.
If we add singing, Ne-Yo. Exactly, Ne-Yo.
He can sing.
I mean,
yes, he looks like a fish, but that's okay. We don't.
And like I said, he need to keep a hat on.
But listen, I'm
first to admit he is definitely a hatfish.
But listen, I'm not gonna hate too much on Ne-Yo because Ne-Yo got 4 of them, okay, and they all on one accord.
I hate
he got 4 of them. So yeah.
Okay.
He said R. Kelly, Ne-Yo, Prince, and for the new old school, Brent Fayez and Sir.
I don't know Brent Fayez. I heard of Brent Fayez. Prince is not considered R&B though, right?
I don't know where Prince is.
Prince is more of like rock, like
Michael Jackson.
Pop.
That's the reason Michael Jackson wasn't on the list, because I feel like that's the king of pop, and I feel like
right
is in the pop. I don't feel like.
Let me see.
Prince.
Okay, so they say Prince. They say Prince is. Oh, they didn't even get him just one. They say funk, rock, pop, soul, and new wave.
Yeah,
he's everything. Let's be clear. I think he plays like 30-something instruments, 30 or 40, or maybe even more than that. He was definitely. They did King. Okay,
right, here we go.
Okay, so who are your women of R&B?
Oh, we ain't got that list. I'll come back next week. We'll talk about that one. I saw your eyes, Molly.
Wait, what that comment say?
DeQuaylen, you finna. I done seen Ne-Yo. I love Ne-Yo in concert. He puts on a show. I don't know. Mary J is definitely, because I seen her in concert too.
Y'all hold y'all females. Y'all hold y'all females, okay, and we'll come back next week and do the females.
I got some.
All right, here's my last one, y'all. And just take a listen to this. Since we was talking about love and stuff earlier, and we wrapping up Valentine, let's go ahead and get this together.
Okay.
What do you consider cheating?
What happened? You said what happened?
No, nothing. I just said to Quaylen. Gregory told the Quaylen, stand down.
I just saw
it. All right, come on, let's hear it.
Oh, that's so good.
What do you consider cheating?
Liking photos is cheating. Why are you shaking your head?
I don't think that's cheating.
Why?
I don't think liking a photo is cheating. That's
why though? Tell me why you don't. I don't want to cheers to that. Why?
Because you could be scrolling on your page and accidentally like a picture.
Accidentally double tap, right?
You don't have to double tap. If you go like this and it's the like.
Okay,
part
so this is the problem.
Like this,
so this is the problem.
Look.
Okay. I need you to comprehend what we're talking about.
No, I'm saying, but you could.
If you accidentally like something, what are you saying? Liking photos is cheating.
You have to.
I don't give a if it's on accident.
Look,
cheating.
you could hit the like
Cheating.
button by accident.
You can hit the cheating button. Any like that you hit on any bitch page is fucking cheating. The fuck?
Respectfully.
Yeah. So do y'all think, this is for men and women, do y'all think that liking photos on social media is cheating?
So listen. It's not cheating if you like somebody's photo, but it's flirting. Okay. Here's why. It depends on the person. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
If let's just say for kicks and grins, if my boo was to like Mia's picture, I need to be in it because why are you liking my friend's picture? That's kind of, it's like etiquette to it. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Does it that's my friend.
Mm-hmm.
Why would you like my friend's picture? Okay, let's move past that. Say it's somebody that he just know and he's cool with or whatever. Okay, that's fine. You know, that's, but if there's any kind of history there, whatever, and you liking it or whatever, you have to be really careful with that thing. It depends on the status of you and that person that you're liking. It's not cheating. It's just, it could be flirting. Depending on the circumstance, there's levels to it and all of that. But it has to, there's just etiquette with, you can't just be like people may say that it's insecure, but I wouldn't want my person to be on social media liking females' pictures. It depends on what it is. If she is doing something nice for her man, okay, cool. But if she's got on an outfit and she posing, no. Why are you liking that? Because you're already thinking it as you see it. Like, ooh,
yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
If you don't have to like it.
That's how I feel.
Don't embarrass
me. Go ahead, Mia. What you got, Mia?
Don't be too friendly, like Fran said.
I don't care. Social media. Now, if you under the comments like put your lips on IG for $1,000, then that's an issue. Like if you are under the picture and you come in and you saying, "Babe, I miss you," or "I can't wait to see you," or "I would love to meet up with," whatever that looks like, but you liking a picture, I don't care nothing about that. Now, I do care if it's your ex. Like now, if this is somebody that you was dealing with, like you said, like if you out here liking Rihanna pictures, I don't care. You can like Rihanna pictures.
Wait, no, make it realistic. We ain't talking about celebs because that nobody cares about that.
Right.
Nobody.
She said don't like nobody picture.
Okay, but I'm talking about make it realistic to make sense.
Okay, if my guy likes one of your pictures, I don't care.
No, we ain't talking about one. We talking about a couple. Okay.
Okay, but if he likes your pictures, I don't care because I see it as support. I don't. Now, if he's
why would he need to like my pictures and I'm
it
your
has to be.
I don't care.
So when you say support, it has to be a picture for a support. For instance, if she just did a grand opening for her event center, that's a like, that's support. But if she just posted on Facebook with a regular cute pose and you liked it, that ain't support.
Right. Because they say, regardless, they seen it.
Right, but
a like don't mean anything to me.
That is
very flirtatious.
A like is effort. A like is
it's a click. It's not.
No. Listen, when I'm saying effort, not like that. Like the energy behind it. I'm saying like that is it is it's talking without speaking. You know what I'm saying? It's like telling a person that you like their stuff without DMing them and saying it. So now, you know what I'm saying? Like there's I don't want none of my friends, man, liking my stuff unless
what I'm saying
that's
now
weird. It's weird. Oh wait, did she freeze or is it me?
She froze. She froze. She froze. While she until she throw out, we're gonna read these comments. So DeQuayla said it depends on the intent. I mean, not DeQuayla. Risha said it depends on the intent.
You did not call Risha DeQuayla.
I'm looking at DeQuayla comment and because it moved up. It ended up moving up. Risha said she agreed with Toya. DeQuayla said the same thing. Sam said no, not at all. Bigger fish to fry. DeQuetta said, don't be too friendly. Mr. says, so did anyone go to a social media etiquette class? I didn't know there was an etiquette with social media likes.
Me neither.
Richard said, if you're liking someone's pic for a reaction and a reason to slide in their DM equal cheating.
No.
Richard said, lock in, K, Mister. It's definitely social media.
I feel like, I guess.
Let me get caught up because they're coming through. The Clinton said, as soon as they do it, here comes the messy ish. Oh, your other half on so post, or the person who posted was throwing it up in your face. Richard said, if she's in a bikini and my dude likes to pick, I'm gonna have a 2-piece waiting on him when he gets home. Mr. says, so all my friends I graduated with, if I'm in a relationship, I can't like their photos.
No, that's different.
No, it ain't. How's it different?
Grace, I wish
graduated.
My photos and couch
It
would
don't
be.
matter. He can't like their photos because he's in a relationship now.
Sam said that's a big problem for relationships now. People arguing over a thumbs on the internet. See, here's the thing: we're not arguing over liking. We're not saying you can't like, but there's intent behind liking. There's for instance, Mia, you would not be fine if your person like another regular. If Toy was in a bikini on Facebook or Instagram and he liked it, you don't think that's something to like say? Why would you like that?
Because guess what? I'ma like a nigga that look good. I like it, keep it pushing. I'm not sliding in his DMs. But what I'm saying now, Toy, is so now that you are in your relationship, so now you no longer liking any other guy's pictures.
I just said there's levels to it. Depends on what's going on in that picture. It depends on who that person is. Like if it's Cortez or Mr., I'm going to like.
Well, you're no longer like any of your ex's pictures.
It depends on what's.
Or if you're in a relationship, do you now delete your exes off social media?
No. What do you?
You can't
wait a minute. Hold on.
See what they doing in life.
No, wait a minute. Hold on, because you're saying a whole bunch of things, and there's levels to it. You're saying would I not like one of my exes on social media because I'm in a relationship?
Yeah. Would you not like your ex's pictures?
It depends on what's going on in that picture.
That's all we're saying. That's all we're saying.
That's where you start at from the beginning. It depends on what's going on in that picture. I would not want my person to like any of my female friends' pictures, and I'm not in them.
Okay.
Now listen. Unless it depends on what they got going on. If they're posing, and that posing is because they got a new outfit, they got the hair done or whatever, you can look at it all damn day. It's on social media. But you liking that's weird to me because that's my friend. You're cool with her through me. But that you don't go to the measure of liking it unless she's in a movie and then she's posting about it. You can go like that. Anything like you said that has to do with support.
But he like his ex's pictures, depending on what they.
It depends on what it is.
Yes, it depends on what it is. It depends on if I already know about this ex and the relationship. There's standards to it. There's etiquette to it. You can't like something that I have a problem with just because y'all cool and maybe we didn't felt a way about.
If that's the case, you don't even follow you. It's time for you to unfriend all your exes.
That's extreme. That's extreme.
Because we're not saying that person was. We're not saying that person would never post something that's likable that we can like. You just won't like everything. It's okay. We're not gonna sit here on this good podcast.
It's not silly.
We're not gonna sit here on this good podcast and say doing single lives or whatever like that when people like our stuff on Facebook and they just instead of liking. It's almost like an attention grabber. Oh, so-and-so liking all my pictures. Let me go hop in the inbox. We're not saying that's something you may do, Mia, or Toy, you may do, or I may do, but people does that because that's also a form of communication on social media when you look at social media. Some people won't just go straight to the DM. They will continue liking, random pictures or certain pictures to get that person's attention. If that person don't budge, then they won't go to the DM. But if they do, hey, they're gonna come. So there's an etiquette to it. So yeah.
I missed the class. Me and Mr. both missed that class together.
Okay, but listen. Listen. I just talked about this. It's something is like this. It's unspoken etiquette. Okay. I don't, even though I'm your good Judy, okay. I come over to your house and your guy is there. Now you need to run to the store and get something. I'm going with you to the store.
That's different.
Wait a minute. Because you have some people like Shantae, that's my whole sis, and her husband is my whole brother. Okay. Even with my Judy, I don't want to stay and be in the presence of your person by myself just because of etiquette, of how it looks, anybody could come up and be like, what? I mean, anything. If you don't put yourself in certain situations, then you don't have to worry about how it looks or explaining or none of that.
That's in person. That's where you can actually physically touch each other. That's a whole nother thing versus
you can plan to touch each other.
She was using it as an example of some things don't have to be spoken. Common sense. No, what she's saying is just overall common sense or etiquette every piece of etiquette, common sense should not have to be explained. Everybody should have some level of common sense.
People handle social media differently. My social media, how I handle, my social media ain't real. So it's like,
okay, let me just make this statement and ask you this question.
Okay.
The statement is, let's not act like social media has not ruined thousands of relationships. So being in person isn't the only thing that really matter for real. Okay. My question is, are you saying that if your person had a problem with you doing something regarding social media, would you adapt? Would you change? Would you alter how you maneuvered through social media?
Depending on what the issue is, I'm going to respect my relationship. Yes.
But you said it depends on what the situation. If he says you ever been with somebody, I don't want you to be friends with that person on social media, because
if that's my husband, or we're going toward marriage, or we just going together. Now, if we're going toward marriage, I will delete all my exes on social media because they're not coming into my marriage.
See, you go extreme. I'm not talking about. No, I'm not talking about marriage. I said you're a person. I'm talking about just you.
My person is going to be my husband. If we just start talking and we just cool, no, I'm not going to sit up there and alter my life for somebody I just met.
See, that's what. No, listen to what I'm saying, because that's what people do a lot of times. They make it more. I'm not making it grand. I'm not asking you to change your life. I'm saying
changing my life because my social media is a big part of my life.
But I'm saying if your person asks you to alter one thing, baby, it makes me uncomfortable when you do da 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 da.
Uh-huh.
Would you look at that and maybe try to make some changes or see if that's something you
can? Depending on, yes, like I said, it depends on what that thing is. Hey, if this makes you uncomfortable, honey, I respect you and I will do that for you.
Okay.
Just depending on what it is. Now, if they say, hey, I don't want this, it all depends on what it is.
The family is talking.
Baby,
Just being silly. You know what?
Sam said, y'all make me scared to be on social media. Risha said, you can like their photos, but if the photo is risque, I'm giving a side out for sure.
That's right. That's all I'm saying.
Mr. said, if y'all girlfriends like my content of me with my shirt off, I'm sorry, I'm a content creator.
Word, yes. Go sit down.
No, we cannot follow the past guys who didn't make it, period.
Boy.
The Quayla said, Facebook now have a dating section. It depends on what's in the photo, and I have questions. I'm never insecure. I know what I can do, and it's going to be in your face, not sneaky. It's in your face. Check my resume. Risha said, matter of fact, don't even send me a friend. Don't even send my friend a friend request. That way you won't accidentally like a photo.
There you go. That's what I'm saying.
Greg says, saying it depends. Saying it depends is just playing games. I agree with Mia. Melissa said, I'm deleting all married couples. I don't want no smoke.
There you go.
So dramatic.
Risha responded to Gregory and said, liking a twerking video versus an innocent video of someone playing with their kids equal two different things, hence the intent. Thank you. That's all
no. First of all, as women, we love for a man to be with their kids because, they got stepdaddy potential. So if I see a girl twerking, that's just a hoe. Click like. But if I see them, I'm interested.
Hold on. But if your man likes the twerking video,
right?
I'd rather him like a twerking video than a video with her and her kids. I would much rather.
What?
That's a family time. That's like intimate moments, man. Nick Doocy.
Twerking, he might want to hit. He might want to smash. What are you talking about?
But her with her kids, he might want to join that family.
Based on a picture, I want to be in a no. Based on a picture, a man may want some ass quicker than he would want to go be Family Guy and settle down.
Right. Looking like that don't make sense.
That's too heavy. That's too heavy off of a picture for a man to think because she is a cute little photo with her kids. The man ain't gonna think, let me go be Family Guy and then I'ma like it. But if he sees some ass twerking, he damn sure gonna try to, baby might fall for it. You know what I'm saying? Like, quit playing because that's what they.
DeQuetta said, my friends are my friends and your friends are yours.
Yes.
Here go Keisha. I don't care. Like what you want. If you can give my person by a like, he wasn't mine in the first place.
Say it again for the people in the back.
Mia is being honest. I was with you, Mia, until you said that. Right, that just changed the whole thing.
Look, I don't care because I see. Okay, like that's a thirst trap. Like I don't like my dude.
What do you think the men fall for? Thirst trap.
But my dude is smarter than that. If my dude is like, man, she twerking, I would leave my good woman because she can make it clap, and my girl can't because I can't. Like, I feel like he would leave for a woman that he's seeing that's grinding, that's taking care of her kids, that's on her stuff. Like, that'd be the woman he leave me for in my mind. I could be wrong. But if a girl just busted it up, that's just a hoe. Because that's what I see. When I see dudes showing they print.
So you're making me feel like if your man was a cheat with
no, if he cheat, period. I don't care who you cheat with.
So I'm saying if your man is paying attention to Tatiana, that doesn't really bother you or whatever. But if it's Betty over here,
I say that a cheat is a cheat. Now, if you cheat on me, I'm going to be hurt regardless. Right, that's
why I said cheat is a cheat.
However, I feel that if it's over there, he just trying to get some wet versus he want to be with her. He's invested in her future, in her life, in her life.
There's a picture with her kid. No, sis. Like, listen, what is going to quickly get the attention of a man is ass and tits. Okay, it's not gonna be her baby over there. I'm just seeing
it like that.
If
anything, let me wrap this up. Let me wrap this up.
He's gonna be like, she can't. If anything, he's gonna be like, "Oh, she got kids. Oh hell, she can't even come out and play. She got to find a babysitter." But it's not about. I'm just saying, at the end of the day, what works for you and yours is what works. Have that conversation. Don't let social media, break up your relationship. Because if it is that easy, like Keisha said, then like, what are we doing? But overall, I just still think that there's an etiquette to anything and have some decorum.
Decorum.
Don't be out here embarrassing me.
Don't embarrass me.
Let me finish I'm going to finish the last few comments. It's just two of them. The question said, I don't fight over a piece of ass. It's more out there. Thanks for covering this season in my life. Bye. Just because a woman is in a photo with her kids doesn't mean he's likely to support family and not just her. But we comparing a woman with her kids versus the woman twerking. if you
No,
like
but that's what he's saying. He's agreeing because he's saying it doesn't mean that he's liking the picture to support the family and all of that. But that's what I'm saying. But that's what Mia was like, that was more of a threat. I get it on a heavier level. If you know what I mean, that's more substance than over here. This is just an appetizer. I understand what you're saying in that regard, but I'm saying what gets the attention of some men quickly is the ass shaking or whatever. But just have some etiquette. But I'm just saying, don't make it weird. You know what I'm saying?
You're embarrassing me.
Don't make it. I'm just really careful with other people's people. I just don't like. I don't want to be like, listen.
Because if it's my person, hey.
That's all I got, Toya. Back on you.
Okay, what does he want? Let's talk about it real quick. Okay, so go ahead and drop the question so we can get it out the way.
Okay. This one?
Yeah.
Corte, I have final thoughts. I need Toya to answer something. Help me, please.
What is
you gonna ask it here, or you gonna inbox me?
Oh, he said check the messages. So we go on the final thoughts.
Okay, so yeah, we're gonna go ahead and jump into our final thoughts.
Okay, I got you, Greg.
I thought we were going to final thoughts.
I am.
Final thoughts. The moment's near. Time to reflect. Let it all be clear. One last jam before we part. Final thoughts. Straight from the heart.
Okay. All right, family. We hope that y'all have thoroughly been entertained on tonight. Okay. Especially after this long, amazing love weekend for some and like weekend and breakup for others. Whatever. What Mia say? Side Piece Day was Sunday.
Side Piece Day was Friday.
Friday was that's right. What did Quaylen talk about? He said final thoughts on Harry Hines. What?
Because what he said earlier, when you were talking about your segment with the movies, he said he gonna go to Harry Hines and make some money so he can start pushing out more movies.
Oh, okay. I missed that. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. So let's talk about it. Final thoughts.
For me, it's simple. Final thoughts, just enjoy life, love on the people that's close to you. That's all I gotta say. Yeah, enjoy life and love on the people that's very, very, very close to you. That's it. Mia?
So my final thought is a little bit different. Just for Black History Month, I wanted to do a quick little homage to my idol, to one of my idols. I have a few, but this is one lady that I really look up to. So go ahead and put that picture up, but let me just read a little bit of her resume. Miss Oprah. I love her. Hey, if you grew up in a Black home, hell, a white home, any home, 4 o'clock, you knew where to be. Oprah was coming on with her red bottoms. So Oprah, she just had a birthday on January the 29th. I think she turned 76, something like that. I forgot. But the Oprah Winfrey Show first aired September 8th. 1986 and was finished on May 25th, 2011. Some of the movies she was in was The Color Purple, The Butler, Beloved. She was even in Charlotte's Web and The Bee, which I didn't even know she was in those movies. Then she ventured off and had Harpo Productions, which Harpo is Oprah spelled backwards, as well as that was the name of her husband in The Color Purple, Harpo. And it went from 1986 to 2014. And she started her own TV network January 1st of 2011. In 2000, at the age of 32, she became a millionaire. And in 2003, she was named the first Black woman billionaire. I think somebody else has surpassed her. As of right now, they have her at $3.2 billion. However it is, man, y'all can say what y'all want to say, but that woman has worked her butt out. She's interviewed some of everybody, and I absolutely like. I can't wait to meet Oprah. Like, this is Oprah. So yeah, that was my final thought. Just giving homage to one of the best to do it. The reason that we're here is through her.
Oh, wait on Toya. I can see her in the box down below.
She ain't.
She eating.
Okay.
You ready?
Mm-hmm. But you know what I want to say, Mia, to that real quick. Did you know that Oprah's name, how she got her name? Do you know?
Mm-mm.
Her name was originally Orpah, but it got the letters R and P got switched around. Really? And so, yeah, it wasn't Oprah. She was actually Orpah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and so they switched the letters around, and she just went with it, and she went with Oprah.
Yeah, I watched so many different documentaries on her because she grew up really poor Tennessee, and she said when she would go to church, it was like a lot of she had to go through a rich neighborhood, and she knew that all the rich neighborhoods had trees, and so she equated wealth with a tree. And she went, and when she, like, her final home, I think she has over 300 and some odd trees. She had people go and count her trees because she was like, that equates wealth to her, because growing up was like,
yes,
I love Oprah.
A book report on her or whatever, and it was so interesting because she was like the first news broadcaster, the black on the network she was trying to be on, and they didn't like her hair texture and all that stuff. Yeah, it was her story, and I think she's been
she's been SA
before, and her story has been definitely interesting to see where she started and where she's at today. Yeah, for sure.
Her mom had a horrible relationship. She
her granny raised her. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, her dad, and like she has overcome, and I get it. People like, she's this, but she came from nothing.
Right.
And she got fired from her job, like as a news reporter.
As a news reporter, she sure did.
It's just like people sitting up there and they will tell you all the time that you're not good enough, that you're getting cut. How Michael Jordan got cut from the basketball team.
Right.
When he was in college, or first beginning college, high school. How Oprah got fired as a newscaster. And look at how it's not where you start, it's how you end.
That is so true.
She sat there, she had just gotten fired. She had just gotten fired from her job, and they said something about her weight. She was running to lose weight. She had started exercising, and she got the call. They told her that she had got the call for Sophia in The Color Purple. And when she got that call, they said, "We need you big." And she said she left and went ready and got her a burger, because she was like, they were making fun of her weight, her hair, and she wanted to change everything about herself. And right as she was starting to change who she was, she gets this call to send her career all the way to the next level.
For sure.
So it don't matter like this. It don't matter where you start. It's
that is so true. Finish. Just like Mr. said, I knew that Oprah was Harpo backwards because, and so I actually went out to Chicago studios to where her studio was, and it was just super cool, just the whole experience of that. You know what I'm saying? But you know what? This is just a side note real quick. I know the hours are growing late, y'all. But seriously, okay? You just mentioned something about Michael Jordan when he got cut. You know, for those of y'all who know his story, whenever he was in high school and all of that or whatever, right? He went on to be the best, right? Did y'all see that video that was surfacing around the internet talking about Michael Jordan? See, Michael Jordan, like, I feel away. Did y'all see the video that is surfacing around saying that Michael Jordan didn't touch that baby inappropriately or whatever the case may be? Like, did y'all see it or not?
I saw it. I don't want us to show it because they will cut us. But I definitely seen it.
But I did see
You're froze.
I saw I
Or
did.
is it me? Are you froze or is it me?
No, Cortez is frozen.
No, can y'all see me? Can y'all hear me?
Hear you. We can hear you.
We can hear you, but we can't see you.
Hold on.
You're back.
There we go. But I did end up finding an interview where there was a follow-up to that video, and he said what he was doing was actually cleaning up ice and water off his shirt that was spilled on him. That's why his back of his shirt was wet, and that's what he was doing.
Okay. See, I figured there's more to it. That's why I just didn't want to come out and speak on it.
Because I mean, come on.
And
like,
he's like, okay, I can see that. Like he got
because
like
it's wet and you going, you know what I mean? Like that, or whatever the case may be. But baby, let me tell you something, he ain't got to do that.
At all.
Okay? He can go buy it.
And he's right there in the front. He's right there in the front of the whole stadium. You really think he gonna do that right there?
Right. They be trying to destroy. No, seriously, like the agenda be to destroy people's legacy and people's names and all of this and that and the other. And everybody is not, you know, some of the things. I'm not saying that it doesn't happen. I'm just saying that, like, come on, we're not going to believe every time that something is said. Like, it's just that thing for real. Like, somebody, I saw a post where it said, let's talk about Epstein and whatever he got going on for it. But anyway, yeah. So my final thoughts would be simply just to
maybe final thoughts be hard.
No, because I forgot what it was. Mia, what was we talking about with Mia?
Old girl proposed.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So yeah, that's my final. My final thought is, ladies, desperate times should not call for desperate measures. Okay, if you're lonely and you want that man to love you and be with you for the rest of your life, I encourage you to either be a girlfriend for a long time than to swallow your pride and your dignity and propose to that man. Do not do that. Okay, stay off your knees unless you. I didn't mean to say that. I don't know why I just said that, but the point I'm making is, do not propose to that man. Let it be in decency and in order. Okay, and in the good book, if you are a believer, it says, "He that finds a wife, let him come find you, sis." Okay. Love him through it or whatever. And then if you have a timeline for your relationship where you want to be married and he hasn't popped the question or whatever, y'all have that conversation and maybe it's time for you to move on or whatever. But do not propose to that man. That is so ugly to me. And that's just my 2 cents.
I feel like that's going to change the whole trajectory of the relationship. Because if you're supposed to submit to your man, you the one running it. You can't submit and run at the same time.
Exactly. So listen, yes. So, all right, y'all, family, the hour is growing later. Okay. We are going to go ahead and give y'all back at least 17 minutes so y'all can get ready for bed at 10. And do we have any announcements?
No announcements as of yet.
No announcements as of yet. Okay.
I will get you the dates. I have one more week, and then I am graduating from my improv class, and we are actually doing like 4 or 5 shows. Since this is like level 5 improv, we have 4 or 5 shows. I will get y'all the dates, and I would love for y'all to come out and watch me do an improv show. But I'll get y'all the dates.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Graduation.
Yes, graduation. Okay. So, yeah, we're going to keep this train moving and we're going to go ahead and close. Family, thank y'all so much for hanging in here with us like y'all do every single week. But next week, y'all want to come back, okay? We're going to be in person, and y'all know how our energy turns up when we all get together, okay? We all show out, okay? But I'm your girl, Latoya B.
Mia F. Baby.
I am Cortez.
I mean.
I'm just saying.
Thank you guys so much for tuning in. We'll see you same place next time next week.
Don't miss the vibe. Don't miss the sound. Hit that subscribe, we're breaking it down. It's I'm just saying podcast. Come on, don't wait, subscribe on YouTube. It's gonna be great. I'm just saying podcast. Thanks for tuning in. We appreciate you all. Catch us next time. Don't miss the call. I'm just saying, keeping it real, always true. See you next week. We'll be right here with you. I'm just saying.